Okay, so this is May, June 2021, paper 1, right? So if we look at number 1, this is a repeat question. Minus 3 squared plus minus 2 squared, the answer is 13. Don't remember the options, remember the answer, okay? 3 3s are 9, plus 4 4s, 2 2s are 4, right? 9 plus 4 is 13. Right, what percentage of 40 is 8? Now, this can be done two ways. I'll do the two ways. You can use the answers. They say, what percentage of 40 is 8? 5% of 5 over 100 multiplied by 40. See if that is equal to 8. 5 into 5, 1. 5 into 100, 20. 20 into 21, 20 into 40 is 2. Your answer is not 2, so A is out of it. Then we say 20%. 20 over 100 multiplied by 40 over 1, 20 into 21, 20 into 100, 5. 5 into 5, 1. 5 into 40 is 8. So B is your answer. So using your answers, you can use it to get, using the options that they give you, you can use it to get your answer. That is the first way. The next way to do this question is, they said, what percentage of 40 is 8? So we can say it is 8 out of 40 multiplied by 100 over 1. 8 into 8, 1. 8 into 40, 5. 5 into 5, 1. 5 into 100 is 20. This is 20%. This is the next way that you can do it. Or you could have done if, then, and therefore, where we know 40 is your total. So if 40 is equals to 100%, then 1 is equals to 100 divided by 40. Therefore, 8 is equals to 100 divided by 40. Multiply by 8 over 1. Cross out the zeros. 4 into 4, 1. 4 into 8, 2. 10 by 2 is 20. So we have 20%. All right, that is the next way. This one, number 3. If 235 multiplied by 4, 48.7 is equal to this, right? 11,444.5. Then what is 23.5 multiplied by 0.487? The first thing you have to do is remove your decimal points, just to make sure that these are the same. If you were to remove this, right, and remove all the decimal points, you would see that these two are basically the same numbers. It's just your decimals that would change up the number. So this would still give you 11,444.5. Now, to find out where your decimal point is going, we're going to look at compare the two. So if you compare the question, you see there's one digit after your decimal. And if we look at your answer, there's also one digit. So this one has 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 digits after your decimal point. So this one would be 4 digits after your decimal point. So you would have to shift it 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So my answer is equals to 11.4445, which is A. Number 4, using the distributive property. All right, they want what this is equal to. Now, distributive property means if you put brackets. Now, why do you put brackets? You would have to factorize. So what does 48 multiplied by 17 plus 49, sorry, I say 48. 49 multiplied by 17 plus 49 multiplied by 3 have in common? They have 49 in common. So 49, open bracket, 49 multiplied, the bracket means to multiply, so your first digit is going to be 17. You're going to have to add, and 49 multiplied by, this is the second part we're going to have, multiplied by 3. So this is 49 multiplied by 17 plus 3 is 20, which is A. So this one, and this one would be out of the question. Also, you can always just look at addition. B and D is out because 49 plus 20 is 69. There's no way. If you multiply this out, you're going to get 69. Same thing for D. 52 plus 66 is 118. There's no way that this multiplied, these big numbers would give you 118. So D would have been out. So it was I. A or C, and distributive property is basically saying to factorize. So we look at it, what they have in common, we see 49, and that is how you would get your answer. This one, a boy was marked out of 80. A boy scored 60% of the marks. Now the marks is 80. How much marks did he score? So this would be 60 over 100 multiplied by 80 over 1. You cross out these zeros. Oh my. Right. So 6 8s are 48. So we know our answer would be B, which is 48. Guys, remember this question. This question is a repeat question. Right? Number 6. Dan sold 40 tickets in 5 days. Each day he sold 3 more than the previous day. So we don't know how much he sold on the first day, okay? The number of tickets he sold on the third day is, so first off, this question is probably one of them that you have to do some kind of work in. So we know it's 5 days. We know it's day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and day 5. And they total to 40 tickets. We don't know how much he sold the first day. They just told you it is 3 more each day. So we could say first day is X because it's the value we don't know. Second day would be X plus 3. Third day would be X plus 3 plus 3, which is plus 6. The fourth day would be X plus 6 plus 3, which is X plus 9. The fifth day would be X plus 9 plus 3 is 12. It's all equal to 40. Right? So if we add up all of this, it's supposed to get 40. So now let's say X plus 3 plus X plus 6 plus X plus 9 plus X plus 12 is equal to 40. So how many X's? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5X, and then we're going to add the numbers. 3 and 6 is 9, 9 and 9 is 18, 18 and 12 is 30. So 5X plus 30 is equals to 40. We want to solve what X is because we don't know what X is. Right? So we carry across plus 30. That's 5X is equals to 40 minus 30. So 5X is equals to 10. So X would be 10 divided by 5. So X is equals to 2. All right, they ask you for on the third day. On the third day is X plus 6. So the third day would be 2 plus 6, which is equals to 8. So A is your answer. This is how you do this question. This question is a little bit more working than usual, but that is how you would do it, right? Now let's look at number 7. Which of the following sets is defined by this? Now remember, I told you when they give you an inequality like this, it's basically saying, right, you take the two values, it's from -2 to -4. Do we include -2 and -4? We do because they have an equal sign. So we underline this. So you're basically looking for not -4, sorry, just 4. We're looking for values between -2 and 4, inclusive of -2 and 4. If you look at the only one that have -2 and 4 is D, right? The rest of them does not have those values. So you know the answer is D. Right? Number 8, if Q is ABC, how many subsets can be obtained from set Q? Now, this you may not remember, but number of subsets is a formula. 2 is the constant, 2 to the power of n, where n is your number of elements. And the number of elements or items in your set is 3. 1, 2, 3. So your number of subsets would be 2 to the power of 3, which is D. Right? The set is a positive integers is an example of. Now, positive integers are also known as counting numbers. It is not an improper set. It is not an empty set because we have elements, right? So it's either finite and infinite. Finite means you can count all the items in that set. We cannot count all the numbers in counting numbers because it goes on, right? So A is not our answer. So C is your answer. Positive integers is an example of an infinitive or infinite set, right? This one, number 10, if you look at this here, there's a formula for you to remember, right? This is the number of elements for A union B is equal to the number of elements for A. Please remember this, plus the number of elements for B minus the number of elements for A intersect B. Meaning, what does A and B have in common? And if we put that, they told you the number of elements in A is 14 plus 15 minus the intersection is 6. That would give you A union B. 14 plus 15 is, what is going on with my head? 14 plus 15 is 29. 29 minus 6 is equals to 23. So my answer would be C, which is 23. This formula here, guys, please remember it. It helps you a lot with different types of sets, multiple choice that they would bring. Yeah. Number 11 says, refer to the following Venn diagram. We saw this question already. I told you it is P complement, which is A. P with the little apostrophe next to it, right? Everything outside of E. Number 12 says 30 students in a class and teachers may class as either a cat or a dog or none of the two. So if we look at that, none of the two means they don't have an intersection. You look for the set that has no intersection. You don't even need to read all the rest. You look for the one that does not have an intersection, then it is D, right? They don't have both. If you look at A, 2 of them have both. If we look at C, 2 of them have both. If we look at B, 12 of them, all the persons who have cats have dogs, right? They said none of the two, so D is your answer. Let's look at the first question. Number 13 says, at a bank, EC $2.60 EC is equivalent to 1 US. For every US exchange, we have to take out, or EC of 10 cents is deducted as an exchange fee. How much EC will Leon receive if he exchanges 100 US? Now, first off, this exchange rate will change because they're deducing 10 cents. So we can say 1 US is equal to not $2.60 EC, but $2.50 EC. How did I get that? Because they said that for every dollar exchange, they are taking away 10 cents. So we said $2.60 EC minus 10 cents EC would give you $2.50 EC. So if 1 US is this, then 100 US would be $2.50 multiplied by 100. You shift your point 2 places because that 2 zeros, 1, 2, and 100. You shift your decimal point 2 places because you are multiplying by 100, which has 2 zeros. So it will be $250 for this question, which is C. Right, this question here, remember this one, this is going to be repeated as well. It said if 7,000 is borrowed at a rate of 5% per annum for 3 years, the simple interest is. Please note that simple interest is principal multiplied by rate multiplied by time all over 100. The principal is how much you borrow, so your simple interest is equals to 7,000 multiplied by a rate, which is 5, multiplied by 3 all over 100. You cross all these zeros, you get 70 by 5 by 3, 5 3s are 15, 15 by 70 is equal to D. Your answer is D, $1,050. Even if I did not have to multiply, these are such big values, it could never be A, B, or C, right? Alright, let's look at 15. This question has been done already. It rests its cost 180 is being sold at a discount of 10%. The amount of discount is, the answer is C, right? We're going to find 10 over 100 multiplied by 180 over 1, cross all these zeros. This is $18. That is your discount. An article bought for $125 was sold for $175. The profit as a percentage of the cost price was. Now, first off, this is your original percent, so this is 100%, right? Profit, first off, your profit, if you bought something for $125 and sold it for $175, your profit would be $175 minus $125, which is equals to 50. So we can say if 125 is equals to 100%, then 1 is equals to 100 over 125. Therefore, 50 is equals to 100 divided by 125 multiplied by 50 over 1. 25 going to 25, 25 going to 52, 25 going to 125, 5 times. Right? 5 going to 5, 1, 5 going to 120. 2 by 20 is 40, so my percentage is 40%. And that is how you would do 16. Number 17. The value of a plot of land is 18,000. Land tax is charged at 70 cents per hundred. What is the total amount of tax paid per land? We already did this question. The answer is 126, which is C in this case. If you don't know how to do this question, let's do it. They said if $100 is equal to 0.7 or 70 cents, then 1 is equal to 0.7 divided by 100. Therefore, we want to find out how much is 1800, which is 0.7 over 100 multiplied by 18,000, sorry, cross out the 2 zeros, you get 180 by 7. If you multiply it, you're going to get $126. And that is how you would do this question. Right? If we look at this, this is a simple interest. What is the rate of interest? This one, you can do it 2 ways. You can use the formula for rate, or I don't like that formula. You can use the options that they give you. We know simple interest is equals to principal by rate multiplied by time, all over 100. They told you the simple interest was 108. So you're looking for that answer. So we know our principal is 900. So 900 multiplied by a rate, we could choose the first one, 4, multiplied by 3, all over 100. We have to get 108. If we do not, we know that is not the answer. You cross out these 2 zeros, 100 go 101, 100 go into 909. 9 by 4 by, 4 3s are 12, 12 by 9 is 108. So your first answer is 108, so we know is your answer. And this is how you would, if you did not get A to be your answer, you would do this until you get 108. Right? The next question is at the end of year. This question was done already. At the end of the year, any car is with 5% less than what it is worth at the beginning of the year. If a car is with 9,500 in December 2016, which is at the end of the year, then its value in January 2016 was. So we know that it decreased in 2016. It had a decrease. So this is minus after you decrease your 5%. Before any increase or decrease of value, we know that some items are always 100%. So 100% minus 5% is equals to 95%. So we can say that this car, or 9,500 is 95%. So if 95% is equals to 9,500, then 1% is 9,500 over 95. And therefore, we want to find out what is 100%. The answer is, by the way, it is B, which is 10,000, sorry. But we'll do it 95,000, not 95,000, 9,500 divided by 95 multiplied by 100 over 1. 95 go to 9,500 100 times 100 by 100 is 10,000. So my answer is 10,000, which is B. Right? Number 20. Did we do this question? No. A man's regular pay is $3 per hour up to 40 hours. Overtime is twice the payment for regular time. If he's paid $216, how many hours of overtime did he work? So, first off, the overtime per hour, or the hours he worked in overtime, would be 3 multiplied by 2, which is $6. So his overtime is paid $6 per hour. Right? They're telling you it is $2.16. So his basic wage, right, is $3 by 40 hours, which is 120. His overtime wage would be the total wage he received, $2.16 minus 120, which is equals to 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's $96. $96 is he's paid. Right? Now, if $6 is equals to 1 hour, then $1 would be 1 over 6, and therefore $96 would be 1 over 6 multiplied by 96 over 1. The answer is 16. 6 into 6, 1. 6 into 96. 1 remainder 3. That is 6. So the answer is 16, which is B. Right? And this is the end of January. No, not January. May, June 2021 paper. Not the end, or 1 to 20. The answer for 1 to 20 for May, June 2021.